Yes, so welcome back. Merry Christmas once more. We are still in the season of Christmas. So I want to ask this question to most of us, especially those of us who are grown up, married with children, and lots of that. And also for those of us who have siblings, because some people we are just born alone in the family, but for majority of us, we have siblings. Now, I want to ask us, when last did you and your siblings sew uniform? When last did you sew uniform? When last did you and your siblings sew uniform? Or your own children and their cousins, when did they sew uniform last? Or must we also always be united in death? That it's only when somebody dies that we sew uniform and wear. So are we supposed to be united more in death than when we are alive? Remember, most of us, while we are growing up, our parents sewed uniforms for us, our siblings, and some communities, some larger communities, they sew uniforms too. But it's a sign of unity, it's a sign of love. And it is still something worth doing. So in the spirit of Christmas, I must say, if you have missed it this time, next time try it and see how it works. In many families, they say, sew that uniform. It helps to bond you people. It helps to provide love and create bond. That bond that your parents from beginning started by sewing uniforms to you, you should continue that. There's a reason behind it, and it's powerful. It has a function. It has a purpose to play in your life and how you live together. Especially now that most families are in shambles. There's always one problem or the other after Christmas. Some families start on endless wars after Christmas. But these are not supposed to be. So we should be making efforts, conscious efforts, to build our family, to show that love, to make sure that the Christmas that comes, that the Christ that comes into our house builds love in us, and that with that love is seen in our lives. You can't be going for Christmas, after that there will be always war. I will no longer talk to this my brother. I will no longer talk to this my sister-in-law. I will no longer talk to this my mother-in-law. I will not. Why do we break relationship from Christmas? This is not supposed to be. And one major problem, one major reason why this is happening is that one thing I've noticed, that people judge others a lot. And we remember that God knows that we cannot judge. That's why he said we should judge not. That's why he should not judge. He knows we can increase and multiply. That's why he said we should go into the world, knock, fire, and multiply. He knows we are capable of doing that. And he did not restrain us. He said we should go ahead. But don't judge other people. That's the reason we are making mistakes. Sometimes because I had a misunderstanding with him yesterday. Now I called him today. He did not take the call. I don't even know whether the phone is stolen or not. I will say, and it's because of that misunderstanding we have yesterday. That's why he's not taking my calls. Okay, I asked him for money. Maybe he did not give me. Maybe he didn't have. Because he asked me to go and do this or that for him, I did not do. That's why now that I needed money, I asked him, he did not give. We should stop all these things. Don't judge people. These are one of the that's one common way we are creating problems among ourselves and disrupting love and unity that we have. Let's use this Christmas opportunity to unite together again, live like one family, love ourselves again, show that love, and make sure that our children also carry it. Let's stop dividing ourselves. Instead, let's use this opportunity to be uniting ourselves. They say united we stand. So let us also try that and do that. It will help us a lot. Let's stop making enemies, especially with our siblings, our relatives. Remember that growing up, this is your sibling that you are making enemies with. He fought for you. You fought for each other. You defended each other. You assisted each other. Some of us, we ate from the same plate. We ate from the same plate. Why can't we now show that love now? Why are we eating differently? Even in a family where you have married, once in a while it's a good. Even if you build your own houses, you still come together as brothers and eat together. Bring your children and their cousins, they eat together. That is bonding. So that's what I have to say. Share this message. Let's build love among ourselves. People should not be having unnecessary enmity growing from one generation to the other. You never can tell who will be useful to you in tomorrow. So that's my one candid advice for us today. Let's try and do that, and let's try and live our lives and enjoy it while we live. This life, nobody knows what happens tomorrow. If I tell you a story of somebody that while I was young, very much young, the woman will just send message to her parents and say, oh, I have food for your children. But behold, when we go to that place, to the food the woman will left for us, it is rancid food, food that is spoiled. And as children, we cannot challenge, you cannot do anything. We may not even eat the food because we tested it's not good. We pour the food away, wash their pots and keep for them. And as children, we will not also tell our father, who could have taken action. But behold, by the time this woman died, I provided the last wrapper that was used to cover her body to show how things happen. I know how many times I was supporting her. But while we were young, how did she treat us? So this is why I'm saying that you don't know what happens tomorrow. Some of the people you look at nobody today will become somebody tomorrow. You are not their God. You are not in charge of their destiny. So let's treat each other with love. You don't know who helps you. Sometimes money, wealth is like stream. If it comes into your family, you set up this person, set up this person. By the time you have problem, you might likely have somebody to help you to stand. That's why some people, when they had problems in their businesses, they never recovered. Because why they had it, out of one quarrel or one family enmity or the other, they didn't have the relatives to build up. So take this advice and let's work on it and see how it gets us better. Thank you once more. Merry Christmas and prosperous year 2026. Ciao.